Yeah, yeah. I said, let me put my, yeah.
Welcome to Vlogzilla. We're here in Kaohsiung, which is a city in the south of Taiwan. Apologies in advance, I totally forgot to shave before making this video, so you're just gonna see my lazy attempt at facial hair. Also, for people who don't know me well, I don't normally wear hats, but it's so hot here in Kaohsiung that I really don't have any other options besides wearing a hat, sunglasses, and sunscreen. Yeah, I guess it's just the summer in Taiwan. But I like the hat, it's kind of fun. So yeah, Kaohsiung, really hot, but there's a lot to love here too. Really, the only thing I knew about Kaohsiung before coming here was that it was really hot, and it's one of the biggest international port cities in the world. You'll see this with the tons of cargo ships and containers all over the place, but it's so much more than that. Specifically, it's one of, if not, the most artistic and colorful city in Taiwan. Pretty much everywhere you look, there's some kind of mural or street art on the side of an apartment building, or even a painted, detailed electric transformer. There's even transformers here too. Walking around in the heat, I kept finding another exciting sculpture or some type of artistic expression that grabbed my attention. In general, Taiwan is known for having a lot of concrete and gray buildings everywhere, and Kaohsiung really welcomes a more creative and artistic alternative to that. I mean, it's color, color, color. Everywhere you go, it's just really nice to see. And being so close to the water, really so much of the city feels like a great blend between the new technology and ocean theming. Like this library here, for example. Or this Center for the Arts, which is incredible wave-like architecture and an open space for people to be creative. The whole place feels like a futuristic ocean city. There's even beautiful pedestrian bridges that look like some kind of spaceship that even completely rotate. You can even see the art in the small details too, like this mural of an octopus and the turquoise seating on the MRT. Now, speaking of the MRT, Kaohsiung really has some cool designs thrown into its rail system here with colors inside and outside the buildings. Plus, the city has an extra bonus of a tram as well, which is a nice way to see beautiful views of greenery and the ocean. I like how even for being such a big metropolitan city, I was constantly finding these cool parks and trees everywhere with amazing trails and bridges and lights, which really set Kaohsiung apart from the other big cities in Taiwan like Taipei and Taichung. Oh my gosh, that's creepy.
Now, I gotta be honest, I didn't really know that much of anything about Kaohsiung before coming here, but maybe that's why I had such a blast exploring the city. There was always something new and exciting to find. I even just stumbled upon a band just doing a concert on the back of a truck for no reason. It was awesome. You're gonna find all kinds of fun stuff like that here. For example, there's the famous landmarks here like the Cijin Lotus Pond with its famous dragon and tiger tower pagodas, which were unfortunately covered with scaffolding on my trip, but there was a massive Cijin UND temple here.
I'm like the size of like one of the toes. It's really big.
Now, what I did not expect to see was also the Lotus Wake Park, which is a full water sports course and park on the pond with a cool pulley system and plenty of water sports professionals that's showing off and doing tricks. There's plenty of night markets here as well, similar to the ones found throughout the island of Taiwan, but here there's definitely a bigger presence of seafood cuisines and dishes, again going along with that ocean theming. And along the pier at night, there's even a market here as well with street performers and more creative art and tons of shops and foods as well that even goes underneath the tram. I found 2 different Ferris wheels.
I'm like 99% sure this is supposed to be the Statue of Liberty doing yoga, but I'm not sure.
I also recommend taking a ferry over to Cijin, a small island strip with lots of small fishing boats everywhere, its own marketplace, some really fun caves that lead you into some awesome rock cliff beaches. I climbed up a mountain and found an old fort with views of the entire city, and I was completely alone.
It really feels like a battle is about to happen, and I'm about to be ambushed any minute, because this is really scary.
Plus, it also has beautiful beaches with awesome black sand, and of course, more art. The closest thing I can personally compare Kaohsiung to would probably be Yokohama in Japan. A port city with lots of new technology and lots of artistic expression with new experiences and technology for tourists. This city really brought out my adventurous spirit, and I'm sure I missed a ton of fun hidden gems awaiting my next venture.
A lot of boats on the show recently.
So stay hydrated, put some sunscreen on, and head down to Kaohsiung, the big south city in Taiwan.
Hey, yo, he love Brooklyn, though.